to the Product Management webinar series. I'm Susanna Baum from Feature Plan, one of the sponsors of the webinars, and I will be your moderator today. I'm happy to introduce Lori Schufelt, who will be talking to you about how to fit your product strategy for small and medium-sized businesses. Just a little bit about what you're going to hear. Now more than ever, opportunities abound for the small and medium-sized business market to adopt technologies that will advance their operations and expand their sales capabilities. One of the key problems SMBs face is trying to use the one-size-fits-all offerings of many current technology products on the market. Product managers that change that focus and respond specifically to challenges faced by SMBs will help close the technology gap between the mid-market and large enterprises. This webinar will suggest approaches that will help product managers understand what steps to take and attribute to their own invention, manufacturing, and marketing processes to successfully move their product line from the enterprise to SMBs. And now to tell you a little bit about your speaker, Lori is the Vice President of Strategic Business Development at FileVision. At FileVision, she brings more than 14 years of IT industry experience, and she also helps SMB customers bridge the gap between digital content and paper documents, helping them link and match documents to people, companies, processes, and assets, resulting in improved communications, enhanced customer service, and access to information and relationships within the data. Lori's professional experience includes a background in sales, technology analysis and implementation, customer training, and market analysis with a focus on the technology system integrator channel and the enterprise market. So today, to speak to you about how to fit your product strategy for small and medium-sized businesses, I am very happy to introduce Lori Schufelt. Take it away, Lori.
Thank you, Susanna. I really appreciate the opportunity to participate in today's webinar, and I want to thank Feature Plan for putting together such a great webinar series. So today we're going to talk about fitting your product strategy to the small to medium-sized market. So what are we really saying, and why are we targeting the SMB? Well, when you think about it, when you think about enterprises, you think about the Fortune 1000. When you think about Fortune 1000, it's exactly that, 1,000 companies to go after. When you think SMB, you should be thinking 25 million targets for you to sell into. 25 million small businesses in the U.S. today, and they are creating 60 to 80% of the net new jobs that are created in the U.S. Now, what does that mean to us as IT companies? It means that there's 2 million that start up every year, and they're spending an average of $7,000 per technology user. So they also are starting to understand that they've got to increase their budgets to get this technology that they need to grow. And so they're also going to outspend the enterprise market this year on IT solutions. They also understand and are starting to embrace technology as well as understanding the regulations that are starting to affect them. So really what we're talking about and why we're talking about SMBs is because it's really an untapped market. So let's talk about defining SMBs, because when you talk about SMB, everybody always says, well, what do you mean by SMB? Well, the U.S. Census basically breaks it up into 3 categories. There's the micro businesses that are less than 10 employees. There's the small businesses that are less than 100 employees. And then there's the medium enterprises that are less than 500 employees. So when you look at this, what does this mean to you? Well, really it means nothing, because you need to define what SMB means to your company. For my company, we define it as under 100 employees. That's the market we've targeted. That means we include micro business within our small business market. So you really need to define where you want to sit in the SMB range. Now let's talk a little bit about enterprise versus SMB, because really there's several different things we have going on here. There are similarities, and there are key differences, and then those key differences actually create challenges for us. So first, let's talk about the similarities. Business is business. Whether you are selling services and you're a large company or selling services and you're a small company, you still are selling services. So we